Hey there everybody, Phil here for AndroidCentral.com with the Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy S3. So this thing, we're going to walk you through the whole thing here in a second, but it's thin, it's big, it's 4.8 inches, we've gone up yet again, it's fast, it's sleek, it's blue and white, by the way, if you haven't seen. It's the same white and blue that you've seen in the promos leading up to this. And here it is, the Samsung Galaxy S3, 4.8 inches of HD Super AMOLED goodness. Look at that. So, in a nutshell, it feels really nice in the hand. It's really fast. The display is not quite as good as what we're seeing on the Super LCD 2 on the HTC One X, but it's really not bad at all. So flipping through the home screens looks pretty normal with TouchWiz. Same thing for the launcher. If you've been using TouchWiz 4 for the past year or so, or however long it's been out, you're going to be plenty familiar with it here on the Galaxy S3. That's good and bad, right? If you like TouchWiz, sweet, it's there. Same thing for a lot of the apps you see. Now look, there's Flipboard. We'll talk about more of that in another video here. But look at that, we have a menu button, and so you can do traditional menu type things, including in the launcher, and that's nice. I like that. So pull down the notification bar. Look, Samsung has definitely customized this. Nobody else has really done that yet in Ice Cream Sandwich. That's good to see. I like having all the settings toggles up there. Notifications work as they should. You can swipe them away, get rid of them. So that's pretty standard. See, the settings button there is kind of hidden, kind of tucked away. So if you're not looking for it, that could be a little tough. As long as we're in the settings, let's go look at About Device, and there you go. Android 4.0.4, that's going to make you guys who have to have the very latest version nice and happy, including Google, I guess. Let's see, storage, as long as we're here. So this is, I believe, the 32 gigabyte version that we looked at, though Samsung has said you will see different storage versions out there. So 16, 32, 64 will not be surprising depending on what you buy, where you buy it. Especially in the States, we'll see different versions, so that just happens. We also have power settings. So if you want to customize that, you can do it on the device itself without a third-party option. It has all these Samsung motion things, so you pick up the phone, put it down to mute it, and all that stuff. We've seen a lot of these before, and they have returned again. So if you enjoy them, you can enjoy them on the Samsung Galaxy S3, which is cool. Let's see what other options we have. Sound, actually have all these really cool sounds on the device, especially when you see the touch sounds setting there. So when you touch the lock screen, it sounds like a little drop of water. Here, we'll do it right now. You can't actually hear it, but you get the effect that you're putting your finger on a little pool of water. It's very cool, and you get these little droplet sounds as it happens. Very, very nice little touch from Samsung there. Let's put the Pebble Blue version up next to it here. I love this blue version. It is just, it's very, very beautiful. Very nice. But, you know, for all intents and purposes, they are exactly the same phone. Just one has a blue plastic cover and one is white. They will scratch. They are plastic or polycarbonate or whatever, and it's glossy. I tell you, I think I like the glossy finish over some other phones that we've seen lately. Really has a nice shine to it, but you can see scratches. So, I mean, I guess what phone won't? Power button is in the usual place on the right-hand bezel, and flip it over. There's the volume rocker on the left-hand bezel, where it should be. Phone really does kind of have, I kind of put it akin to a Galaxy Nexus back on Samsung's, turf. So if Samsung had taken the Galaxy Nexus and went the next iteration, this is what we get. Now the back does come off. It does have a removable battery that has a 2100 milliamp hour battery. It's got a micro SD card and it's got a SIM card slot. So it will take up to a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. That is important. And it's nice to have a removable battery again. I know how much I've trumpeted battery life on other phones lately, but it's nice to have. There's the battery door cover. I know some of you guys worry about it being flimsy, but whatever. It stays on the phone the way it should be. So there's the home button and the menu button and the back button down on the bottom. Now if you hold down the home button, you get multitasking. Remember, there is no multitasking button, so that's how you get to it. And you swipe left and right to get rid of the apps, to actually close the app. And I know you guys like the big previews like that. So it's nice to see that Samsung kind of left that alone. I do like that. Here's the app drawer again. Kind of not a whole lot going on that you wouldn't expect. It's TouchWiz, it's Ice Cream Sandwich, and if you like it, cool. If you don't, you're just going to have to be used to it. Here's a look at the widgets. So they've kept that kind of stock Ice Cream Sandwich as well, and you just hold them down to put them on a home screen. So really, I mean, this is a very quick look, I know, but it's really just kind of stock Ice Cream Sandwich with TouchWiz, and we've seen it a million times. It's just updated a little bit further, which, isn't to say that's a bad thing, but maybe it's time for something new. We'll see. What do you think? There you go. A quick look at the Samsung Galaxy S3.